Hello everyone, Bobby here for XGR, and today we're going to take a look at some easy achievements that you can get in Car Mechanic Simulator. Some of these I'll be able to pop today, some of them are just the straightforward ones, and some are a bit of a grind, which you can still pop, and I'll show you today in this video. Certain ones I'm going to be able to show you the process of how to pop them, but because they're so high, like fix 500 car parts excluding body or 1,000 car parts, I'll just show you the process of how you can do it easier rather than having to play the game and grind it out. So what we're going to do this in two separate modes. One's going to be in a normal mode with training, and the other mode is going to be a sandbox mode. So I'll just jump straight into a training one now. Normal mode with tutorial I want, so we'll load this. Right, so when you first load into Car Mechanic Simulator, you're probably going to want to see the tutorial on what you can do, and this is what you'll see in front of you. One of the first achievements that we're going to get, we're going to go straight to this car here. Everyone will have this one, might be a different colour. We're going to go to the fill oil plug, and we're just going to start pouring oil. I believe this is called First Blood. It's pouring too much oil and it'll go onto the floor. So we'll do that, and just let it go. Once it dips down, that's when you usually stop right about now. But we're going to keep going till you see it overflow out the top of that engine. There we go. There's one achievement. So more than enough is too much. Oh yeah, it's more than enough is too much is that achievement, not First Blood. Now what we're going to do is just close that. Raise the car on the lift twice. And we're going to take the oil pan off so that all of that oil spills on the floor. That should give with the First Blood one. Said that the wrong way around, didn't I? So let's just go to the oil pan. Sorry, can I do the oil filter? That's in there. Where's the pan? There we go. Just take these off. Just got charged $100 and pop that achievement. Here's First Blood. So far we've got 30G. I'm just going to put this back on for the next one. Now this car, with it being in the training mode, is in pristine condition. So what you'd usually do is fill it with oil and then take it on the test track to end the training mode. What we're going to do is fill it back with oil. Fill it up until it dips down, give it a second or two. And there. That's filled with oil. Now what we're going to do is sell this car. Once we've sold this car, it'll go for... How much will it go for? 97,000 plus the 19,000 restoration bonus. So when we sell that, we're going to pop two achievements here. One will be for 10,000. Oh, sorry, for sale, renovate and sell a car, 5G. So you don't have to sit and do that one the hard way. Then we're going to get the $10,000 one, which is fine savings. And then we're going to get the $100,000 one, which is Resilient Businessman, I believe it's called. So that's them all popped. With those popped, usually at this point, let me just get off that, I would just leave this bit and go, right, I've done my achievements, move on to the next one. But because I don't want to mess around with my save file, there is an achievement for going back down to 0. And what you need to do on this one, I'm just going to press X and bring up the shop. I'm going to go to the main shop. I'm going to search block, because those seem to be the most expensive parts. One that wants to... There we go. Where's the most expensive block? 3,000, 3,500 there. Let's just keep buying these. I can afford that as well, yeah. We've just got to spend 10,000 in the shop. Oh, I've only got 2,000. So let's go to that one there. Buy that. We've got 600 left. Let's see if we can find something in this shop for around about 650 it'll be. Can I find anything else? We'll go 450. We've got 304 to spend. Let's see how many of these we can buy. Get that down, right, $25. So we need to find a part, because there's a discount applied to this, because in the training mode you have a lot of the discount extras that you would get. We need to find something for around about the $30 marker, which is that there. That's taking me down to 0. There's an achievement, kinda naked. This one is dropping to 0 when you're playing, so you're spending all your money. But if you do it in the training mode, then you don't have to mess around with your main save file or well, yeah, you can't do it in Sandbox, and you don't have to mess around with your main save file if you want to do other things. So what we're going to do now is we're going to jump back. I'm going to jump out of this, go back into another game mode, and it'll be the Sandbox mode, and I'll load it up, so I'll be back with you in a second. Right, so whilst I'm in here, this is how it loads you in, just a standard garage that you would start with when you're starting playing, but obviously you're maxed out on your XP and everything, your money and things like that. What you first want to do is come across to this toolbox and buy everything that you see here. This should pop a few achievements for you. This should be the first one for expanding the garage. Sorry, no. First one will be the tablet. There it is. Here's another one. Gadget here. Unlock all of the tools. Screws on fire. There's another one there. Reach level 3 of unscrewing. I think some more are going to pop now, so we'll wait for them. Yep, there's another one. Like a boss. Reach level 3 of garage expansion. What I'm going to do is just quickly have a look at the achievement list. Here's another one, loved. So I've got 13 achievements there so far since we started this video. Let's just have a look at what ones they are for unlocked. We've got loved, like a boss, which is reach level 3, gadgeteer. So you've seen them all already. We're going to go back to the unlocked ones and see which ones we can, to the locked ones, sorry, and see which ones we can get. So you need to spend $1 million in the shop. You've already seen us spend a fair bit when I was previously in the tutorial mode. The best way for you to spend $1 million in the shop, I can show you how to do it. So if we look now, it is at 12%. If we come over here, go to your computer, you can do it on the tablet as well. I'm just used to going this way. As I said earlier, block seems to be the most expensive item. So we'll just type in block again. Go to the most expensive one, which is $3,500. Put it at 10, buy it. Just keep repeating this process over and over again. Obviously it's going to 29,000 each time, so if you're going to $1 million, it's not going to be a grind. You're just going to have to sit here and go over and over and over. And eventually you are going to have a full inventory and you're going to have to go and clear that out and then repeat the process. It's still letting us at the moment though, so we're just going to keep going with it. Come on. No free space in inventory. What one? This isn't the $1 million one, is it? Yes, it is. Spend $1 million in the shop. I thought there was one before that. But no, spend $1 million in the shop. That is literally just grinding it out, and we've filled with inventory now. So we need to go to inventory, press Y to sell parts, and put them at 100%. That should clear out the inventory. So we're good to go. So let's take a look at what we don't have, what is locked. So far we've got 14 out of 60. There's one for selling 25 cars you can do in this mode. I'm not going to go and buy 25 cars and sell them, but I will be buying a few and I'll sell them throughout this video so you can see that that's going to go up. Music admirer, sell 100 cars, same as before. Fix your first car, you can do that in just normal mode by playing. Visit a test track, we'll do that today. Collect $1 million, can't do that in this one. Fix 100 car parts. Right, the fixed car parts, there's fix 100, fix 500, and fix 1,000 car parts, which exclude body. Then there's the same for including the body for achievements. You do this in this mode and it is a bit of a grind. I am not going to be able to get to fix 1,000 car parts, but I'll go and try and unlock one of them, which is fix 100 car parts, whether it's body or not body, and I'll show you my process and how it is the easiest way to do that. So what we'll do is we'll do that now. There's also other ones that you can get, like visit a barn and buy all 3 cars. So I'm going to try and do that at the same time. So I'm going to have to keep loading this up because the barns randomly generate. So I'm just going to keep loading this up until I get 3 cars, and I'll be back with you in a second. Right, finally loaded into one with 3 different cars. You can see one there, one directly in front of us, and one on the right. This did take me a good 15 minutes off camera to find it. And as you'll be aware if you've been playing the game, it does take some time to... the loading screen takes some time. It isn't the fastest loading screen in the world. But we're going to buy 1 car there. We're going to go buy this one. Place it in the garage. And then we're going to buy this one. Place down the garage too. That should pop an achievement for buying all 3 cars in. Yeah, there it is. The Dustman. Right, so what you want to do, well, see here, this is for another achievement. This is for the car body parts and the car body parts and the car parts for renovating. Oh, I think it's up to 1,000 is the highest, and it's 100 then 500. So we're going to search the junk. I'm going to buy all of it. I'm just going to leave that box because they can't be repaired. I'll go over here. Now the reason that I'm doing this in a barn is because you seem to get more parts in a barn than you do at the junkyard, which to me makes no sense because the junkyards are larger. But just when I was grinding this out for the achievements, I couldn't seem to grab as many in the junkyard. Pros of the junkyard are cars are cheaper, but half of them are down to just shells. Some of them are just rolling shells with a block in. But yeah, so you want to clear out all of these. You get between second-hand parts are quite cheap, but usually you get a few thousands worth here, whereas I was only getting like 1,500 max at the junkyard. It's probably going to make a liar out of us when I go to leave here because there isn't actually that many in this barn compared to usual. I think I've been to this one. Can I get to that? No. I've been to this one too. Yeah, right. So we're going to go straight back, start renovating these parts. Oh, there's some that I missed there. Right, we're going to jump back now. Right, so as you can see, we're back in the garage now. Here's the 3 lovely cars that we've just bought from the barn. We're going to go over to the repair bench. First, I'm going to show you what I have in my inventory. It's not as much as I would have liked. I would have liked a lot more. Something you can do for the body parts side of things is strip them off the cars that you've just bought. So take the fender, the bumper, rear fender, door, trunk, or tailgate I guess that is, the bumper. That car's in actually decent condition considering it was a barn find. So we take all that off. You can go in and strip the engines out so that you can repair all of them parts if you want to. It was something I had done, but I found it quick. I just loading into a barn, filling me pockets from the piles, and then coming over here. I am just going to quickly show you the achievement now when I can find it. Where is it? Fix 100 car parts, exclude body. Fix 500, exclude body. And fix 1,000, exclude body. All of them are sitting at 0%. There's also the same for when I can find it. Where is fix car body parts? There it is. Fix scratch remover. Fix 100 car body parts. No more dents. And all of them at 0%. So we're just going to go to this bench. I'm not going to be popping these today. I'm just going to show you that that goes up from doing this. I'm just going to spam A. It seems to be a lot more car body parts here than there's engine parts, but we're not going to be able to. There's not 100. There can't be 100 there. Not with what was in the inventory. So we'll keep popping. Good thing about this is it's one process for 6 achievements, and it is quite a lot of gamer score that would give you. So we've done that. Let's go back to my achievements now. Scratch remover, fix 100 car body parts with 25% off that one trip. Regenerate, I fix 100 car body parts with 22%. Obviously these are going to go up as well, 5%, things like that. So yeah, that's a way of getting another 6 achievements, which look like they're going to accumulate to, what's that, 10, 20, 40, 60, and then another 80 on top of that. So you're looking at 140G just for that, doing it that way. What we're going to do is we're going to move this car next over to the paint shop. We're going to walk over to the paint shop. Now this would have to be unlocked, in your normal mode, and it would take a long time to get there with the grind that you'd have to do. So we're just going to go paint a car. Now set it as factory and hit paint. That should pop an achievement. Appearance matters. Paint a car. Now I did think that would give us the achievement for painting it back. Oh wait, no, there it is. It has popped. Like new. Paint it back to the set factory colour. So yeah, there's another 2 achievements you can get whilst you're in here. I'm just going to move this car out now. We're going to put it back at the door. So that's those done. Obviously you've seen the buy and sell, so you can get to 1 million. I've done that one for you. Let's go back in and have a quick look at the achievement list. So We'll fix 500. Yeah, we've done them. Sell 25 cars. Selling cars. That's at 4% off the car that I sold. So we're just going to sell this one. And then we're going to go over here and sell this one. And when you do go to look at that achievement, that would have went up. We're going to have to buy a few more cars today, and I'll sell them, but I don't think I'll have time to do 25. So I'm going to go down. I've went past it, haven't I, because it's moved up. Where is it? New car dealer in town, turn up to 12%. You can see the little increase there off them 3 cars. So yeah, that's another one you can get. That's another 10G for you. We're just going to go down and see what they've got. Visit the test track. We can do that. You also do that if you do the training properly, but we'll do that today. Finish undone order. No, not getting that today. On that one. Buy a car from the junkyard. That's something we'll have to do today. The unscrewing bolts, you're just going to have to sit and grind that whilst you're playing the game, or if you want to sit and grind it for a while and just take cars apart and then get another one in, take it apart. That's a way of doing that. Detail the interior of a car, we'll do that now before we visit anyway, and we'll also need to visit the racetrack. Balance 100 tyres. Again, in this mode you can just buy as many tyres and as many rims as possible and just sit and put them on and balance them all the time. So that's another way of grinding that out. Buy a car from the auction, we're going to do that as well. Buy a new car in the salon, we're going to do that today. 250 parts, examining parts just comes, it's just a grind. You can sit and do it in any mode that you want. Sell 1,000 cars, again, you can get that one in this. But it is you're going to have to sit and just buy and sell constantly. Unlock 10 levels of parking, I'll do that before we go anywhere. Discarding orders, can't do that. Finish lap under a minute, I can't do that. Special missions, we can't. 375, no. Right. So these are the ones that we can get today. First, go over to your parking, which is here. You have to buy 10 levels of it, so let's buy that. Parking boy, 40G. So we've got that one. I am going to go buy a brand new car now from the car salon. Right, so this is the car salon. A few nice cars here. That is really nice, so I'm buying that one. And we'll put that in the garage because we've moved some cars. Now, there's the achievement for buying a car from the car salon. I'm also going to buy this one whilst I'm here because this is what you would do. Put that in the garage. And I'll buy another one and put it in the parking. And what my plan would be is to keep building up every car that I see, just buy it so that I can sell it to get the achievements for that. Put that in the parking. Now we're going to go straight back to the garage and we're going to start visiting test tracks and whatnot. Right, as I was loading back in, after I loaded back in from buying the cars, I got that nice Salem Spectre. I did go to load up straight on the test track, and when I did, the game crashed, and when I came back in, it hadn't saved it. It does an auto-save thing, and it hadn't saved after I bought the cars. So I've came back with these 2 cars. The achievement is still popped, obviously, and we're just going to go to the test track. So you're just going to quickly use the test track as you have to, and then once we've done that, the achievement should pop for visiting the test track once I leave. I'm really bad at driving games to start off with, and this isn't the easiest to handle, so putting me on the spot for driving isn't probably one of the best things for us to do in a video. Don't press that button, Bobby. Press X to change the camera modes. I was just trying to get back in cockpit. So I'm going to come around here. I'm going to finish this lap without crashing. Oh, no, we're going to crash. There we go. That's that finished. There's the achievement. Visit the test track. We'll also have the racetrack and the junkyard to go, and I am going to quickly look over the achievements to see if there's anything else I can get whilst I'm in this game mode for you. It's just showing the details of the car once we're done. So let's have a quick look at the achievement list now. I've popped 20 so far in this video out of 60, and obviously there's another, what, 1, 2, oh sorry, no, not 100 songs. So we've got 1 and 2 there, 3 there that you can get, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right, so there's another 8 achievements you can get, which will give you a lot more. So that'll take you to 28 achievements. So just going to have a quick scroll down to see what else you can get in this. The collecting money isn't going to work in sandbox mode. That has to be done in your normal mode. Obviously we've managed to get the 10,000, 100,000 already, but you're going to have to actually play the game properly to get to the million. And it isn't money overall, so don't think because you're creating money and then you're selling that it's going to track the money that you've made. It has to sit at the $1 million on the top right point. Finishing undone order, you can do that in the normal game mode. Finish order with experience bonus, 10,000 songs. Right, buy a car from the junkyard, we're going to do that today. Unscrewing bolts, I've told you it's just a grind. Detail the interior of a car, I'll do that now before we go. And visit the racetrack, we've got to do that as well. Car from auction, we need to do that. So we need to visit racetrack, junkyard and auction. And you can't finish a lap in under 1 minute by buying a car from the auto salon and then maybe tweaking it a little bit. I've struggled with it because I find it really difficult to the car handling in this game. I found very glitchy, twitchy. You know, it's all over the shop, but something you can do. So yeah, let's detail the interior of a car. Believe it's this one here. Yep. Move it to there. Oh, don't move equipment. Use equipment. There's the achievement popped on that one. So, I'm just going to sell one of the cars, so I've got space to put the other one in the garage. And we're going to make our way. Actually, I'm going to sell all of the cars, because this is how you would do it. Because at the end of the day, whilst we're doing this, we want to be doubling with time up. And we want to be getting parts from like the junkyard and barns and cars we can strip down. So, you'd sell all these. So that adds towards you selling, I think it's 1,000 cars overall, and there's 3 achievements on that. And you'd want to get yourself along to a car auction, or a junkyard, or a barn find. So we're going to go to the car auctions now to get that achievement. We're going to buy a car from there. So I'll just load it up and be with you in a second. So we're going to start the auction on this. Car's already went over what it's worth, but we're just going to buy it. 6 grand over what it's worth, really. Computer really does a number on you at these car auctions, and as you can see, the overall state says 3, but I'll guarantee that engine's rusted to bits inside. We're at 3 times the value of this car now. It's got to let us have it. Come on. Finally. Let's put it in the garage. So, auctioneer, there's another 5G for you. This will take automatically back to the garage as well. Right, I just want to test if this car runs. Because if it doesn't, I need to go back to the auto salon and buy another one. Come on, start. There we go. Right, so we can take this one to the racetrack, because stupidly I sold all my cars towards that achievement when I need one to go to the racetrack. So we're going to do that now. We're going to go straight to the racetrack. And I don't know if you have to complete a lap or not, but we'll see. No oil in the engine. Okay, let's put oil in the engine of the car. Right, let's back out of that. Now can we go to the racetrack, please? Looks like we're going to have to do a lap because that achievement hasn't popped. So, I'm going to drive this around. Now, I've picked the worst car to do this in because, obviously, it's from an auction house and it's twitching backwards and forwards and I'm moving the wheel to kind of counter it, but we'll get a lap done. Take about a minute. Right, so I've just skipped ahead to the end of me doing a lap in this car because you didn't want to see that. I'm assuming once we go across this finish line, that achievement should pop for us. or once I go across the finish line and then back out. And there we have it. Whilst I'm on the loading screen, there's the racetrack achievement. Right, so last but not least, let's go to the junkyard, buy a car from there. Right, let's find a car. There's one. A GTO, is it? Old Hellcat. Okay, that'll do. Scrap metal, so bought that from the junkyard. As I was saying, you can go around and find different junk piles. Well, see how you would fill up on these, but it seems to be a lot more fruitful when you're in the barn. Obviously, you could walk around the junkyard like I am now, looking for other vehicles. They seem to spawn in different locations every time. What you want to do is buy as many as you can to send back, so you can strip off all the body panels and things like that, just for that regenerator achievement. So I'm going to buy this one, then head back to the garage. Alright, so now back to the garage. Let's have a look over the achievements that we've got today on this video and see if there's any that I've missed. We'll also go over the process of getting another one. So we've got 24 out of 60 so far, so that's just over a third of the amount of achievements in the game. It's 250 gamer score, but obviously I have went over a few other ones like the scratch remover. That's easy obtainable. The selling the cars, that's why I've been buying them whenever I'm out and about, so we can get that one easily as well. 100 car parts, again. 100 songs, you're just going to get that whilst you're listening to the whilst you're playing the game. Sell 100 cars, that's exactly the same as what I've just said. Car parts again, more car parts, so they can all be obtained in this mode. And if you go into the barns for your parts, you're going to get a lot more. I did notice that body parts are quite common in barns. What you might want to do is buy all the body parts in the barns, and then strip the engines out of the cars that you buy before you sell them, and keep the engine parts. Or even if you just take off the brakes and suspension and stuff, the easier stuff to get to. Fix your first car, that's going to be when you play the game mode normally. Another music one above it there. Collect a million again, you're just going to have to do that organically whilst you're playing the game. Finish an undone order, again, organically. Whilst you're playing the main game, not in sandbox mode. Again, more experience, that one's normal game mode. Finish order with money bonus. Listen to 10,000 songs, unscrew 1,000 bolts, they're all organic. 20 tyres, you can do that in this mode. I will actually balance a tyre right now. I'll balance 4 to show you that goes up. So whilst you're in sandbox, what you do is you go over to rims, buy, I don't know, let's buy 10 of them, and then we are going to press Y instead of B. Go to tyres. I believe vintage tyres will work on that. Let's just buy 10 of them. Come over here. Install that. Get another one installed whilst we're doing this. Right, now let's look at the achievements. I can't remember what that one was called, but it's going to be at the bottom of these. Why can't I find it? Maybe I need to do more than one for it to appear for the percentage, so let's just take that. Let that run through. I'll keep adding these on. So it is going to take some time still, but think about if you're playing the game normally and you were just balancing tyres for your own cars and customers' cars, that's going to take a hell of a lot longer than it is like this. So you could you could get a lot of the difficult achievements, like the 1,000 body parts, fairly quick. It's the ones where you're going to have to fix so many cars and stuff, where you have to play the game, do all the story missions, you have to play the game. So those are ones that need to be done. Which order you want to do it in is completely up to you, but this is the way that I've done it. I just realised that they were popping in sandbox mode, and I decided to take advantage of that and get as many as I could. So balance 20 tyres, there it is. I must have went past it before. It's now up to 15%, and I've only done a handful there. So yeah, that's another one that you can get. I'm going to scroll all the way down to the bottom because I know I've went over most of these. Examine parts, it's another one you can only get just by, you can do it in either mode, it's just you need to actually examine them. Sell 1,000 cars, we can do that in sandbox mode. 100 orders, discard 100 orders, that's normal mode. 500 orders, 1,000 orders, under 1 minute, we've talked about that. Finish all special missions, again that's the normal mode, doing the story missions. 375 cars, assuming that's just going to be on jobs in the normal mode, so that'll be 375 different orders coming in. 750 and 1500, and then fix 100 old cars, again is the normal mode. So today we have managed to get 24 out of 60, but there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Another 10 achievements that you can get on top of what I've showed you what to do. So that would take you up to 34 out of 60, which would be over halfway through the game. But yeah, this has been my first kind of look at achievements. It's just a little way that I figured out how to get them a little bit faster. If anyone's struggling in game, if you've liked the video, stick a like on it. If there's any that you think I've missed, or if there's a way in sandbox mode that you can get some of them that I haven't mentioned, give us a shout, drop it in the comments, let us know. I hope it has helped you. It helped me massively in this, and I hope it's helped you, and I hope you have enjoyed it. If you have, and I've already said stick a like on the video. But yeah, don't forget to like my video. Don't forget to share it with other friends who are playing Car Mechanic Simulator. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.